Good morning and welcome to day 47 on the Appalachian Trail. I've got 2 miles to get myself to the Damascus diner this morning. It's just after 8 o'clock, so hopefully I can get there by 9. I didn't eat breakfast or have my coffee this morning because I would like to eat a gigantic meal there. Then there's a little coffee shop, I think a block over. I'm gonna go over there, get me a coffee, and then post up at the library until it is time for me to check in to where I'm staying. I'm staying at the Seymour house. However, the bunks in the house were full or closed, can't really tell. So I'm staying at the property that's right next door. It's a private room, and to be honest, everything in Damascus is fairly expensive. Like bunks in Damascus are about $60. Private rooms are about $90. So I opted for a private room for $30 more. I can just, have a good night of sleep and get things edited and catch up on Survivor priorities. But anywho, let's hit this trail and get going down into Damascus. We were supposed to have some high winds and pretty severe thunderstorms last night, but I slept so good. Obviously the ground is wet and my tent was wet this morning, so it did rain at some point, but either they never came or I just didn't even wake up for them. I'm starting to see little glimpses of the town down there through the trees. It's pretty exciting. There's the sign. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh my gosh, the people here are so sweet. Everyone's like welcoming me to Damascus. This girl stopped because she saw me trying to take a picture with the sign. I was like, do you want me to take your picture? That was so sweet. Now we're heading to the diner. We got about 0.3, I think, to get there. This is the Virginia Creeper Trail over here to my right. They've actually restored, I think, all of the path to the west. It's a rails to trail. However, the path to the east is still under rehab, basically, from the hurricane. But it's a really famous cycle path here in Virginia. It was so sweet. Yeah, if it's at sunrise, that would be perfect. It is me. Right. The Trail Center has a really neat elevation profile map. My guess is we're somewhere around there on the map. And we got all that left to go. Look how flat that middle section is. And then Katahdin! Ah! That's what downtown Damascus looked like when it was flooding here. Sniff and I got a delicious breakfast from the diner. I ate so much food, and then we went next door to a bakery where we ate more food, got some coffees, and then just kind of hung out around the town. It was really fun getting to meet some of you, so thanks for coming up and saying hello. Now I'm heading over to the library. I'm going to check out, apparently they've got some books that they have set aside for hikers, so I might be interested in carrying a book with me, so I'm going to check that out, and then I'm going to edit a few videos while I'm over there. Here is where I'm staying in Damascus, Seymour House. Just got here into my place. I've got a private room tonight. This is $90 for the night, and that includes laundry. We've got a in-house washer dryer with detergent provided, as well as this trek bike out here. So I'm gonna ride it on the creeper trail to the grocery store and maybe ride a little more for fun. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my grocery store run first. That way I can get my resupply done and not worry about getting all sweaty and whatnot on the bike. I think it's about a mile bike down to Food City and then a mile bike back on the creeper trail. So that'll actually be fun to ride a little bit of that. I've had so many of you guys come and say hello to me while here in Damascus. It's been so much fun to meet some of you. The people here also have just been so kind. Like, I had people pull over to the side and be like, do you need a ride to Food City? Do you need a ride somewhere? Or just saying welcome to Damascus. People here have been so kind and welcoming, and it's just been really sweet. It kind of reminds me of Hot Springs a little bit. Made it here to the Food City exit off the creeper trail. Straight up. As you can probably tell, it is pretty late. I just prepped my coffee for the morning and I am getting ready to turn in for the night, but I didn't want to go to bed before saying goodnight to you all. I finished today with 2 Appalachian Trail miles for a Nero into Damascus. Had an amazing meal at the diner. Was so excited to meet so many of you guys. Thank you for coming up and saying hello. That was really awesome. I will probably never get used to being recognized out in the wild, but it is really awesome to meet you guys. I mean, y'all are so encouraging and just so sweet, and it's just awesome to have a community of supporters behind me, and this isn't really something I expected, I guess, when I was posting my hike. I mean, so it's a really awesome thing, and it's such a benefit, I guess, of having a YouTube channel. So thank you all so much. I don't say it enough, but I went to Food City. I got to ride a little bit of the Virginia Creeper Trail. They actually have bikes here that you can take out. So I rode some of that, and then I went up to Food City, did my resupply, got all of that just like scattered on the floor, and I'll deal with that in the morning. And then I did laundry and took a shower, finished up editing some videos that you guys will see in the next week or so. And yeah, tomorrow morning, I'm not in much of a hurry. Checkout here is at 11 a.m. and then I'm probably going to go into town, get some food, and then pack out something for dinner tomorrow, and then not really worry about hitting too many miles, probably just like 5 or 6 to a campsite. And then over the next 4 days, I want to try to make it to Partnership Shelter, which is where you can actually order pizza. But that's kind of what it's looking like for this resupply, and I am gonna go to bed because it's almost 11 p.m. and this might be the latest I've ever been up on trail. So I will see you all in the morning for another great day of hiking. Good night.